to install and throw on a payload on your USB rubber ducky. So the first thing we need to do is download the rubber ducky software, and you may need the Java JDK download to get this to work. So what we can do is, if we click on this and we go to GitHub here, you can just click on the clone and download the zip. Once you'll have that, we'll just click on Finder, and you just find it wherever it's at. Open up that folder. And as you can see, we can see some things here. We're going to use the GUI one. Now this is for the Mac, so I haven't tried this on Windows or whatnot, or Linux, but this is just for the Mac. So we're going to go ahead and click on this GUI jar, and this will come up, and if it does, it'll look like this. Now, if it comes up with an error, you may need that Java JDK download. So if you go to here, scroll down, just pick the one for Mac. This is the one I had to use, so I just downloaded it, installed it, and it worked right off the bat. So here's a list of payloads if you want to use any of those. So we are going to go ahead here and pull this up. So right now you can see that. So what we're going to do is open up a terminal. Now I have already saved one on here, but we're just going to do like a nano. Then we can just put in here ducky.txt. So now that we're in here, what we can do is copy in here a payload. Now what we'll do is I'll open up another one of these terminals, and we'll CD into the desktop. Then if we do nano, alright, so I have one right here. Now this is just a simple payload. It'll open up a terminal, set the volume to whatever you want to set it here. Then it's going to open up a YouTube video, the following. Now you could change this link if you want, change the volume if you like. But we're just going to go ahead and just select this for the purpose of this video. We'll copy it, paste it. So now that you have that in here, what we can do is we can just do a Control X, Y, and enter. So that saved that. So now what we can do is, for the input file, we're going to do browse. Then we can do desktop. Then we can do, I don't know where I saved that at, but anyway, we'll just use the duck one. So you just point it to wherever you have your payload saved at. So here's your language. So we need to change that to US. Then now we are going to change this to inject. Then what we are going to do is hit the export bin file. So now it's successfully exported the bin file. So now all we need to do is click on it, and as you can see, I think it will save it in here, but I believe that's where it saved it. I forgot to look at the link, but it'll show where it saved it. And all you'll need to do is just copy this over right onto your SD card. If you're using the USB adapter or an SD card adapter, I'm just going to use an SD card adapter. So now that that's in there, we could just do a finder. We already have one open, so I got to open up another one here. Then we can do no name. Then as you can see, we already have one on here, but you can just copy it over. It has to be that. It can't be nothing else, or it probably won't work. Then once you're done with that, all you need to do is just copy it on, put it in there, and you're ready to rock and roll. So, all right, so hopefully this helped out, and stay tuned for another one.